How y'all doing? What's going on? Get in here because we have to talk about Tyrone. Rest in peace, Tyrone, y'all. Look at Tyrone on the picture. He was full of life. That's Tyrone in the back behind her. Okay, her name in the front, that's Lulu, girl. That's his girlfriend, right? Yeah. Honey, word on the street is Lulu was the reason why Tyrone did not make it to see 2026. This happened at the end of December. You might say, what are you talking about? What do you mean? That man, Tyrone, he is dead. You say, dead? How did he die? Honey, that's what we're trying to figure out now. That's what this case is all about. They went on a trip, a lover's trip, 30 minutes away, Gainesville, Florida, a lover's trip. He got her a cab, one of them cabinet girl, okay? And it was in the woods and it was nice. He's very creative. He's very loving and everything like that. They said she was laughing on that camera. I didn't think nothing was wrong with it. But honey, they said to turn the cameras off and she was mad. She was like, no, you better take me to a hotel. I don't want to do this. But they say that all when I went to her Instagram, Lulu, every picture was him and her. Every picture was him and her. She ain't got no picture by herself. And it's given PR. It's given relationships for likes and views. I don't know, honey. But that's just what I seen from her Instagram channel. Cause I'm like, usually people will put stuff by themselves. And it was a lot of those men, even though they knew she had a boyfriend, they were still being disrespectful in her messages, talking about how cute she is and being freaky with her in the messages. And she was loving all that attention, honey. Well, they said they went on a trip. I'm gonna play the video because we gotta react to this video I'm about to play, y'all. How y'all doing? Are y'all all right? Press two if y'all can hear me good. Peanut, I hope they see you. Peanut, you gonna come up here because Peanut, honey. Y'all, if y'all have not heard anybody speak, you need to hear the Peanut. Peanut gonna give it to y'all. Okay, then yes, girl, took all the money. So let me tell y'all before I play the video, he took her on a trip, a lover's trip. They said they got into an argument. She didn't want to be out there with them bugs and stuff. She wanted to go to a hotel. So he said, okay, fine. Let's go to a hotel. They check into the hotel, right? Then they was hungry. So they went to Papa John's to get some pizza and some wings and things. They said after that, within 10 minutes, honey, they were driving from Papa John's. I don't know where they were going, but they said that allegedly the story didn't change 50 times. But the last story I heard was she was driving 25 miles per hour. We don't know if she threw him out the door or she stopped and let him out, but threw him and left him for dead and kept going, girl. Yeah. The ambulance, they said first it was two pedestrians. They came by a couple. And they said, thank God there was a nurse. They seen him laid out on the streets. And it was like, oh my God, are you okay? They called 911. All that take time. It takes time for somebody to drive by because cars gonna drive by. Everybody not gonna stop. But thank God that guy sent a couple that was a nurse and they stopped. Then it took time to call 911, time for to call 911 to come there. So she really did not care. Now, this is her story. She says she stopped at a gas station. She let his ass off to get off some steam because he was angry. And she thought that he was going to walk up the street to the gas station to where she was at. Honey, So next thing you know, when the ambulance came, he didn't have no ID on him. He ain't had no money on him. She just threw his ass on the street like he was garbage. Like his ass was garbage. So once they took him to the hospital, she said that she saw all the ambulance going in that direction. Girl, she was a monitor. She didn't kill that man and then she gonna monitor, right? They said she went to the hospital. Then when a family showed up, she didn't even tell the family. They said the family notified a day later because she ain't tell the family what was going on. Honey, they said when our family showed up at the hospital, before they showed up, she bucked out. Isn't that guilty? Why wouldn't you want to mourn with the family? Why wouldn't you want to love on the family? Why wouldn't you want to talk to the family? That's guilty right now. Ain't nobody, you love this man. You got him all on your Instagram. You talking about this man is made to be your husband and all this and all that. You will want to be there for the fucking family. She didn't even want to do that because she knew her ass is guilty. So, honey, she left. Not a family trying to understand and get the answer. She's given so many different scenarios. Then the hoe got a nerve talking about she want to be at the funeral. They said, bitch, please, you're not going to this funeral, honey. So let's talk about it. And yeah, she did take his money out of different accounts. I mean, she moved so sloppy with it. She really did. So this is her. And I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold nothing from her. She's an attractive girl. She's very beautiful. Yeah. Body T, everything, honey. You got to watch these girls that's so beautiful, honey. These so beautiful girls will take you out of here. I would never think, based on the picture, I would never think she would want to take somebody out of here or kill somebody. I would never think that. So you can't even judge people based on their looks because you just never know the spirit. All right. So let me go back down here.
Life is so perfect. Life is so perfect with you.
Ooh, I can't stand them laughs though. I will say that. They gonna laugh all through this video. He said life is so perfect with her. Ooh, only if he knew what was to come.
This is so fucking perfect, dog.
They say he brain dead, trauma to the skull, the back of the skull, his blunt force trauma to his head. It's a thin line between love and hate. Found my nephew's body under a bridge on Archer Road, on the side of the road. They found my nephew under a bridge. Tell us what happened to my nephew. If y'all was arguing and it started at the cabin, like you say, and however he ended up on the bridge, we need to freaking know. We need to know what's going on. Your ass gonna pay for what happened to my nephew.
All right, let me fast forward this more.
According to his family and those who knew him, Tyrone Davis Jr. was a family man in every sense of the word. He was a provider, a protector, and someone who took pride in taking care of the women in his life. Tyrone was a motivational speaker.
Morning motivation with Joe, so this is what it is. Hey, to all my brothers out there, I just want to motivate y'all right quick, man. Never give up on your dreams, man. Never give up on your goals. Just because shit ain't going as planned or, you don't see the results in what you putting in, just keep going, bro. It's like at the end of the tunnel. Stay motivated, stay determined, stay hungry. Because I promise you at the end of the day, when that goal get there or you reach that goal, bro, you going to sit back and be like, yeah, it was hard, but it was worth it. For real, for real. Never be predictable, bro. Never let a motherfucker know what's on your mind. Never let the motherfucker know how you coming. You feel what I'm saying? When it's time to start, handle that. And another thing, stay motivated, stay encouraged. Even if you ain't encouraged all the time, just stay motivated. Always be working towards something, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Always have you a backup plan. If this ain't working, okay, boom, I got this to fall back on.
He was a YouTuber who regularly shared vlogs, showcasing everyday moments with his family, and a hard-working truck driver who owned his own commercial truck. He was well known in his community and admired for his drive and work ethic. He also loved old school cars and often shared that passion online.
Thanks. I don't need no bitch to tell me I'm next.
All right, I'm going to fast forward this music. We don't need to hear all that music.
And a daughter, who his family says he absolutely adored. He spoiled them, loved them deeply.
So he left behind 2 kids, I believe, a daughter and a son. And they were saying to the son, how is he going to explain that to his kids?
and spoke about them with pride.
My princess getting so big, bro. That's crazy. That is crazy. Chloe, you is growing up too fast, girl. Cause you is. You see it cause it's you, but
How old are they? Do you guys know how old is Tyrone and Lulu? How old are they?
I see it, man. That's crazy. That's so cute. Got no edge suit. She gonna keep no edge suit now. Who did them? You or they was like that when since she got to have that? We're gonna keep no edge suit. On a date with son, you feel what I'm saying? Jit getting big. Missed to put that shit on. I need to buy me some of them New Balance. I think this shit right here. Man, these girls are so good. What you think, boss? That's crazy. Remember we just talked about
That's get these likes up, y'all. Come on, we can do better with the likes. Get these likes up while we trying to get justice for Tyrone. Get the likes up, y'all.
I see you soon. You knew it was this soon. You knew it.
He also was extremely close with his mother, Renee. Tyrone often referred to her as his superhero. He spoiled her when he could and made time for her despite his busy schedule.
All right, they love playing this music. Peanut says the police was called about them arguing. They didn't see him, but seen her dragging things to the car with the boot on her broken foot. Yeah, Peanut, I think she had help. I think she had another man up there in the woods or something. I don't know how she do all this by herself, but let's go. How do I fast forward that?
Family were all people he openly took care of. Now let's discuss the relationship. Tyrone and his girlfriend Lulu had been together for approximately 3 years. Based on their social media presence, the relationship appeared loving, affectionate, and healthy. Tyrone was very open about his love for Lulu. He planned special events. He made sure she stayed dripped in designer and never missed a chance to surprise her with flowers.
And if they saw your picture in the mall, I would buy them all, put them on my wall.
Okay, didn't I say we cannot play all this music?
I so I can assist to everyone who needs. That's all I need to do. And take charge of it, girl. Relax the nerves. Personal therapist here, right here to take care of you.
So I'm assuming he got her. They about to get a massage for her.
Yeah, they can dance.
That's my best part of the night.
How much time they gonna play this music?
They were with each other. She matched his effort, his love, and his dedication, showing that what they shared was mutual. As time went on, their lifestyle appeared to change. They started from humble beginnings, but over time, their financial situation improved. The gifts became more expensive. The cars became nicer. The trips became more extravagant. One thing that stood out was when Lulu injured her ankle and had it in a cast. Tyrone took care of her completely. He carried her on his back. He would not let her walk on it. He would not let her drive. That, his family says, was the kind of man Tyrone was. He treated her like a princess.
So that is her with that broken leg, and that's him picking her up. And she kind of healthy too. She ain't no small fry, okay? So he had to have a big, strong back for her ass, okay? And she loved every minute of it. Look at him.
And enjoy the life he worked hard to provide. But social media only shows what people choose to share, not what happens when the cameras are off. Leading up to Christmas, everything appeared normal. Tyrone surprised Lulu with a cabin getaway. The cabin was decorated both inside and out.
I love you.
That damn laugh. Oh my God, that fucking laugh. Cut it out, man.
Love you too.
Man, I love you. You my everything.
Oh my God. Lord, I love you, Lou.
Yes, I can close the door.
I love you, Lou.
Take your time. Say I love you. You my everything.
So much. Here, give me a kiss.
I love you too.
Say she walking good. She standing. I think she'd be able to drive. Press 1 if y'all think she'd be able to drive. She got a good foot. And I know if I could not walk or I broke that foot, that leg, I can still press on the gas and the brakes with one foot. I don't need both of my foots to drive. Okay, so I believe she could drive.
So perfect.
There were games,
She got on Prada glasses.
gifts, and moments of laughter shared between them. Nothing seemed out of place at first.
All right, so I just won the Chipotle card. Baby, you on this. Let's see. But you didn't really eat Chipotle like that, so it's like, yeah.
Child, I'd be worried about a lion or a deer or something coming out them damn woods, okay? I mean, the setting is so spooky to me, you know? It looks so scary and spooky in them woods. I mean, it looked like something haunting, you know what I mean? But let's go. And then, okay, well, I was gonna say, did he die at the cabin? But he did not die at the cabin. The reason why I know he did not die at the cabin, because they said they left the cabin, they went to the hotel to check in, then they went to go get some pizza, and they said on the video cameras at Papa John's that he was fine. He was walking fine, he was talking fine, he didn't have no head injury after the Papa John's. And the Papa John's was the last place that he was seen, and then 10 minutes later he ended up dead. Who would have think somebody gonna kill you after Papa John's? Damn, he didn't even get to take a bite of the pizza. Damn, he didn't even get to taste some wings. Damn, you know what I mean? Hell, this is not the time. This is time to eat.
Okay, come on, what you gonna do? Four. Okay, pick four.
All right, Peanut said he transitioned at the hospital. Yeah, that's where he transitioned, but the cause of his death was 10 minutes after the Papa John's. 10 minutes after the Papa John's, the cause of his death. You know, he was gone. Whatever that did that hit that damn skull, baby, after that, it was a wrap. And Lulu, she know what the going on. I don't know if she had one of her men friends to do it or she did it herself. Shit. I don't know. Man, who is Lulu for real? Do we really know who Lulu is? I don't know. Lulu may got a demon in her. I don't know. I don't know, honey. We got to find more about Lulu.
Green machine.
Okay.
This thing for like that, though. But it's all good. I want to stop.
All right. They said y'all can't hear no sound. Can y'all hear sound? Don't have me playing this shit and y'all don't hear no damn sound. Press 1 if you hear the video. Press 1 if y'all hear the video. Who is that? Love Too Shop gonna tell me she can't experience no sound. Girl, don't you scare me like that. Don't you scare me like that, girl. Okay, Edna says she can hear. Edna, please come up here, Edna. And I think you just like me beg your ass to come up here because you know I want you to come up here and talk to me about this. Hell. Okay, it's just your sound. Y'all scared the hell out of me. I'm like, damn, I'm up here running my damn mouth and they don't even hear the audio. Shit. You know I'm trying to get my channel up. Shit. God damn it, man. All right, let's go.
Oh, it's your favorite color.
Definitely blue. You know, Lou. What they do.
But something happened during that trip, and according to Tyrone's family, the story surrounding what happened next does not make sense. Tyrone's aunt, Natasha, who is his aunt on his father's side, went live and shared what she says the family was told. According to Natasha, Lulu initially claimed that they had a disagreement. He wanted to get out the car. She pulled over on the side of the road, let Tyrone out of the car, and drove off. leaving him in Gainesville. Tyrone didn't know anyone else out there. Lulu said she then drove to a gas station to wait for about 5 minutes, expecting him to walk there after he cooled off. But he never showed up. Natasha says Lulu then claimed she saw an ambulance heading toward the area where she had dropped.
Let's stop that shit right there. Can we talk about that? Press 5 and we can talk about that right now. That's what the girlfriend Lulu say. Now she say she was driving. They got into a nasty argument. Mind you, they've been in an argument since the cabinet. And I told y'all, Lulu did not want to be at no fucking cabinet. She wanted to be in a luxury hotel. She wanted to be dripping Chanel. She want to go on flights in Dubai. This is not the type of field trip she had in mind. She told her man, I want to be going, out of town somewhere fancy. His ass is going to take her 30 minutes out the city to a goddamn forest and talking about a cabinet. She said, no, this is not the life, okay? She said, no, baby, this is not it. So they was arguing about that. That's what I heard. And I don't know, it was something else. People are saying that he saw her talking to another man. And I believe that. I believe Lulu. If you listen to Lulu, you know you're a hoe. I know a hoe when I see a hoe, Lulu. Okay, I got some hoe residue on me. I know my kind. You always getting them titties out. You always dressing certain way, and you got a boyfriend. Knowing majority of your fan base are men looking at you, lusting at you with your boyfriend. But she does what she does. But I believe that Tyrone, he found out that she was fucking around with other men, entertaining other men during that fucking cabinet trip, and he was like, you know what? He ain't doing it. He was hurt, I believe. He was real hurt because he loved himself some Lulu. He was obsessed with Lulu. All his life and world was with Lulu. And she was very controlling over that man. She said he was born to be my husband. She wanted her cake and eat it too. You know what I mean? She wanted her main squeeze, but she wanted something on the side. And she could not, I don't believe she can handle losing Tyrone. And when Tyrone, you know how niggas change up on you. They can love you so much, but once they found out that you over here entertaining other dicks and shit like that, honey, they may not be as loving. You're not gonna get the attention that you used to get. The urgency, love. I think he still was respectful to her, but she felt it was a shift. And I feel like she's so obsessive. She's like, no, you better love me, talk to me. So you just gonna break up with me like that? It's gonna be over like that? It's gonna be over like that? All the shit we've been through? And he probably like, yep. And I don't think she can handle that shit. You know what I'm saying? So she probably on a ride. You know that when they arguing, come on, I'm hungry. Let's go get something to eat. He probably still gonna buy her something to eat, because he's a nice gentleman. And she probably think, okay, well, we about to get something to eat. Maybe that shut his ass up, put some food in his stomach. But honey, they didn't even get a time to chow that shit down because they were still arguing and still talking about it in the car, honey. And I guess the rage in her, and she just felt he was probably saying, I'm a good man. You know how many women would love to be with me, and I've turned all this down. You know how men talk, and you know how she talk, and she probably got so rage and bust him upside the head. People say it was a Henny bottle, but then people say it could have been that damn gun, or it could have been something else we don't know about. And then through his ass, I believe she wasn't driving when she threw him out. I believe they was arguing, going 25 miles per hour. Then I believe that I don't know. Well, tell me this. Okay, she wasn't driving. And can we talk about it? Who is driving from the Papa John's? Press her if she was driving from the Papa John's. Press him if he was driving for the Papa John's. See, that matters. Okay? Because I'm, in my mind, the only way this shit can work is if she's driving from the Papa John's and then clock him upside the head while she's driving, park the car, open the door, and throw his ass out and keep on rolling. Okay? But she had to be driving. She had to be driving from the fucking Papa John's because she said she left him there and she kept going in the car. So she been driving. So I don't know why y'all keep on telling me she can't drive. She can't drive. Who says she can't drive? Just because you got a fucked up foot do not stop you from driving. Okay, so y'all getting me messed up when y'all keep on saying she can't drive. Stop with the lie. She can drive. How in the hell she say she dropped them off and then she kept driving? Don't that sound like a bitch driving to you with a broken leg? Hello. So she can drive. So we can stop that shit right there. She can drive. Can y'all please put in the comment section? She can drive. I need everybody to say she can drive. She can't. I'm so sick of it. That messed me up when y'all kept on telling me, well, she can't drive because her broken foot. I'm really thinking this motherfucker is disabled. I'm really thinking she really can't drive. This bitch can drive. See, y'all gonna fuck up the investigation case pushing this bullshit. She can drive. Somebody else would, okay, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Now, Esther says somebody else is in the car. Esther, they ain't say nothing like that. Esther, where you get, who was in the car? Was it a man in the car or a woman in the car? Okay. Folks in wheelchairs be driving. Say that shit, Peanut. Now Esther gonna tell me it was another nigga in a car. Esther, was it a man in the car or a woman in the car? Please put in the comment section. Have y'all ever heard this shit? Press 1 if y'all heard it was another person in the car. Press 5 if y'all ain't never heard it was another person in the car. The family never said it was another person in the car. Now, do you think it was another person in the car? Or are you for sure it was another person in the car? Now, which one is it now? Which one is it? Ooh, Esther, I'm going to need you to hit that link and come up here and talk to me, honey. It says, well, she drove that car when she left them. Hell, that's what we talking about, so she can drive. They put a rumor out here talking about she can't drive. She can drive. For sure she can drive and did, no doubt. That's what I'm talking about. Now, okay, so we got that understood. She can drive. She been driving. He allows her to drive because clearly I can't see he's driving from Papa John's. Then she clocks him up in the head while he's driving. So that means they're going to get into an accident, right? I cannot see that. That don't make sense. He's driving from Papa John's. She clocked him upside the head while they driving. I would think you almost get into an accident. Then she get out her passenger side to throw him out the driver's side and then get inside the driver and then leave him in the middle of the motherfucking road. Hell no. Hell no. It makes more sense she was driving. She was driving from Papa John's, okay? She was driving. Now, do she always drive? I don't know. Why does she want to drive this time? You know why she wanted to drive? Because she wanted control. She kind of knew she would do this. She thought about this shit. She ain't thinking all the way through, but she thought about it. She wanted control because any other time I would figure he would drive. But she wanted to drive with a motherfucking broken leg because you know he would want to do anything for her. He didn't want her to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? He gonna open the door for her. He gonna drive, chauffeur herself all around. But nah, she said, nah, give me them keys. I want to drive. That's what she said because she already knew what the fuck she was going to do. She said, give me them keys. I'm driving. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he panders to her. He's like, all right, fine. I'm not going to argue with you. Drive. You want to drive? Drive. Yeah. That's what that was about, honey. Yeah. That was that about. Uh-huh. Yeah, but let's get Esther. You need to come up here and tell me who this other person was. Esther said it was only 10 minutes from Papa John's to the bridge. What happened? Esther, you tell me. You said it was another person. Esther, is that what you think or that's what you know? Okay. We need to get a confirmation about this other person. Okay. I think she would have told the family that it was another person if it's for sure another person. Now, do I think it's possible another person? I think it's possible another person, but I don't have the facts. Like the girlfriend never said it was another person in the car with them. She describes it as it was just those two, him and her boyfriend, which is Tyrone, the one that's dead. And she says, you know, she got out he got out and she pulled up to the gas station like I told y'all in the beginning. But I think they was arguing. I think she clocked him. I think she stopped. They was arguing when it was 25 miles per hour. They were arguing. Then she stopped. You know what I'm saying? I believe that as she was going 24 miles per hour, he said something. They was arguing so bad, she wanted him to shut the fuck up. And she clocked his ass. And then after she clocked him, did she unbuckle his seatbelt? Then reached over, and then threw his ass, because he's a big dude, threw his ass on the street. I mean, that takes a lot of energy too, right there. That's tough, girl. I'm so glad you came up here. Esther,
What?
how you doing? Can you turn
I'm
that TV
fine.
down?
Yeah, I turned it down.
Thank you. So you said it's another person. Are you for sure? Is that what you think?
That's what I think. It was another person
Okay.
in the car.
Okay.
I
I
don't know
can
for sure
understand the
it was
thing.
another person in the car.
Okay. Because I was taking it as that's what you heard the report saying.
No, because see, it's like they was acting like the girl was so helpless.
They
And I'm
did.
trying to figure out how in the world did they get from Papa John's to the bridge in 10 minutes. And they said that it was a witness under the bridge say when he got out the car, he was already stumbling and he collapsed as soon as he got out the car. So whatever happened had to happen in that car, but it happened within 10 minutes.
It happened in that car, Esther. She done hit him upside the head with some girl.
They need to get that car and search that car and see what type of evidence in that car. Because whatever happened had to happen in that car. If he walked into Papa John's and walked out of that Papa John's, and it's on camera, because his family, his aunt was on there going in, honey.
So Esther, so she didn't push him out. She didn't reach out. She clocked him on the side head and say, "Now get your bitch ass out the car."
Yeah,
Get
you
the
know
fuck
what?
out
I
the
don't
car.
even think she stopped the car. I don't think she stopped the car. I think that she
Really?
moved him out the car and the car was still moving. Because how did he have trauma to the back of his head?
So okay, so you think the car door hit him?
I don't think the car door hit him. I think she probably hit him with the car.
Girl, walk me through it, Esther. Walk me through it.
Listen.
I'm listening.
Because they had already, I don't know if they was drinking or not. They couldn't have been drinking like that because if that's the case, then the Papa John's people would have said that they was drinking. So whatever happened from Papa John's to the bridge to the point where he got out the car was already stumbling. She might have hit him with that car when she pulled off because why you go sit at the gas station to wait to see what was going to happen?
Mm. So, okay, but isn't his injury once he got out the car? So he already exited the car with an injury.
I don't know.
Well,
I
you
don't know.
said he got out the car stumbling.
That's what the witness said. They said it was a homeless man up under the bridge, and the homeless man said when he looked up, he saw the dude getting out of the car stumbling, and when he got out of the car, he stumbled and fell straight to the ground.
Yeah, so
There
that
was
sounds like someone that's already injured. Esther, we in the car and you bust my ass up in the head with something and you told me to get out. I'm getting out, but my head and I'm dizzy and I can't see and I can't focus. And then
but
when I get out, I collapse.
just picture yourself driving. You the driver. You probably don't drive, but you the
I do
driver.
drive, Esther. I
Okay,
do
well,
drive.
listen. Okay, but I remember you said okay, you be ordering food and stuff, so you don't
I
get out the house.
do. But I do get out the house too now. I just
Oh,
came from somewhere, get something to eat.
okay, but look, you always eating something.
Yeah, I'm a fat motherfucker, Esther. Shit.
You always eating something. But listen, picture yourself driving. Now you got to use two hands to drive. Most likely you're gonna use whatever hand that is your primary hand to drive. But you have to use your primary hand to swing too. How you gonna swing a bottle, drive, and pay attention to the road within 10 minutes? I think
Well,
somebody else was in that car. I think
okay.
somebody might have hit him from the back seat.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. And did you hear the pizza was out the door too? They threw the pizza out in
Yeah,
between.
he probably had the pizza on his lap or something like that because she couldn't have had it. because she was
Yeah.
driving.
But
When he got pushed out of the car, he probably had the pizza and everything on his lap and stuff. When he got pushed out the car and the shit just flew out the door.
I don't know about that, but this how I paint it. We driving. I'm Lulu and Tyrone. We driving. I'm cussing this ass out. Motherfucker, you gonna leave me? Oh yeah, you saying all that. I'm hurt. I'm irritated. I'm in trouble. And you know, some people when they're in trouble, they lash out and they, want to hurt you. So I'm throwing the wings out the door. I'm throwing a pizza out the door. I can easily do that as driving. Fuck these wings. Fuck this pizza, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
and
But
he
the
was
pizza
like,
was on the same side. The pizza was on the same side that he was on. It wasn't on
oh,
the side that she was on. So she
okay.
didn't throw the pizza out the door. The pizza went out the door with him.
Okay. It went out the door with him at the same time, or
I
it
don't
got
know.
thrown out, or
I
did
don't
it
know
just
if it
fall
went out
out?
at the same time, but they just said that they seen the remnants of the stuff that they had got from Papa John's.
Oh,
Shut
okay.
up,
Because
girl.
I wonder, was it on his lap? And when he got out, he was so out of it, he didn't
That's
even
what it
know.
seemed like. You know how sometimes you have your phone on your lap or your wallet on your lap, and as soon as you get up, it fall out the door.
Yeah. So it seemed like, whatever she did in that car, it was unbelievable. Like he was trying to get away from danger. She was danger as hell.
I mean, she did seem kind of on the heavy side, but he didn't seem like no lightweight neither. He didn't. He wasn't no little nigga now. It
Yeah, he
didn't
was
seem like
big.
he was no
He was
little guy where she was
nah,
just overpowering
he
him.
was big. But if somebody got a weapon, Esther, you can't compete with that.
Oh, you know what? The family did say that he had two pals in the car,
Yeah. People say she probably glocked him with it.
but she would have had to. But for him, but they said his skull. They said pieces of his skull from the back was in the front.
Damn.
That's somebody that's swinging hard. You
Uh,
have you got to be swinging real hard
or
in order to
okay,
do
what
that. That's
about
what I'm
this?
saying.
What
Somebody
about
else
this,
is in the
Esther?
car.
Okay, what about this, Esther? What if I'm driving, right? And I
Hmm.
and you don't got no seatbelt on, I jerk real hard where you can hit your head on the front part real hard. Is that could be possible too, right?
But that'll be the front. That'll be front damage. They said the damage was in the back of his head.
Okay, I'm trying to figure this shit out.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, was it somebody else in the car in the back seat that could have did that type of damage? Because with her driving and swinging, I don't know if she could have swung that hard. But if somebody else was in that car in the back seat, and they saying the impact, they said that it was blunt force trauma to the back of the head.
They wanted him dead, huh?
And then pushed him out the car with the food. We just went and bought this food, and
But
you just
hold
gonna throw
on,
me out
Esther.
the car with the food?
What pushed out? I thought he was pushed out too. But you're saying a homeless person seen him actually get out the car, not being pushed out, but get out the car and then stumble and fall.
Well, I don't know if those are the actual events. He could have been pushed. I don't think he opened that car door and jumped out the car. I don't think that happened unless he was running from her.
That's
Unless he was running from her.
yeah, that's what it seemed from the
That's the
home.
only way he could have just hopped out the car and you know what I'm saying, like on his own. Unless he was running from her, he was trying to get away from her. She probably was hitting him with the pow pow, and he was like, "Let me out of this car." And when he got out the car, he just fell straight to the ground.
Yeah, and I think that when somebody rage and she's a big girl, she's kind of thick and fluffy. She may have some big arms too.
Oh,
When
she
somebody
has some big arms.
when somebody's upset and rage and got the spirit of hate in them, you can't underestimate them with a weapon. And have they inspected the car? Have they looked inside the car to see any blood in the car?
I don't know if they got any evidence at that car, but I know that they said that it was witnesses saying that they was arguing at the cabin before they left the cabin, and then they took all the stuff from the cabin when they left. But when she was at the hospital, she lied and told the family that she was going back to the cabin to get the stuff, and the stuff was already in the car.
Mm. Yeah, she's a liar. She lying about a whole bunch of stuff.
Right. If you didn't do nothing and everything happened like you say it happened, then why come your story ain't adding up?
Why don't she want to be with the family? Don't you think if you would want to be with the family, right, Esther?
I
You'll
mean,
you'll
if you
want to
love
be
him
with
like they
the
say you
kids.
did, as much as he loved
Yeah.
you, as much as he loved you, I mean, you can only tell from what a relationship is from the outside looking in. You never end nobody's relationship, and most of the time when couples be posting their stuff on Facebook and posting their stuff on Instagram, that stuff be a facade, Because behind closed doors, they probably don't even like each other. They just do stuff for TV. Oh, that babe, I love you. Oh my God, that was getting on my nerves so bad.
Mhm.
That was getting on my nerves so bad. It just don't seem like that type of stuff. When I see that type of stuff, it make me feel like they really don't like each other when the camera off.
Mm.
Cause how y'all go from getting down there one day, and then the next day y'all fighting and he did.
Yeah, but they together for 3 years. That's what they say. That ain't a short period of time. I would think
Right?
you want to be there for his kids. I would think that that's your step kids as
Do they
well.
got kids together?
Not that I know of, but he got two other kids.
Wow. Wow.
But wouldn't you think after 3 kids that I mean 3 years, I would think they'd be having family photos, and I would think they'd be already married.
I mean, as much as they trying to make it seem like he love her, yeah, you would think they would be married.
Yeah.
You
Did
would
they live
definitely think they
together?
would be married. I
I
think
would
they
think they
did live
lived
together.
together.
I think they did live together. They did live together, and they was going on a trip. I don't know it was whether they who it was one of their birthdays or something, wasn't it?
I'm not sure.
I
But
think
if
it
they
was one of
live
their
together,
birthdays.
then that's the kids live with them too then.
But you know what? Where the mama at? Why the mama not speaking out?
I don't know, maybe the mama camera shy.
Why none of the girls' family and friends is speaking out? Why nobody ain't got her back? Ain't nobody trying to defend her or nothing. I ain't seen nobody say nothing on her defense.
Because they shamed and they know she did wrong and they didn't want their face around on that shit.
I think that's what it is, cause honey, what happened? What happened to this boy where ain't nobody saying nothing? The
Well,
family is upset. You see how many family members they got? They had
500 deep.
she said they
500.
went 6 cars deep down there.
Yeah. But I think they need to investigate that car, don't you?
Hmm.
They need
Yeah,
to bring that car into questioning. And I bet
they
she
do.
went to go get that car detailed and everything.
Oh, the forensic files, the CSI people, they probably gonna script that car, spray that stuff on it. If they find anything in that car, they definitely I don't know because they like they said, if it was the other way around and she was the one unalive, he'll be in jail already.
I don't know about that one.
So you telling me that if they went out, it was the same two people went out, and she was unalive, and he left the body, and she was left at the hospital, no name, no nothing. That they wouldn't be trying to arrest him. They wouldn't be trying to throw him under the jail.
I mean, we trying to throw her under the jail.
Right, but it don't seem like it. Where's the investigation going? The family seem like they mad and they don't know what's going on.
Yeah, sometimes the investigations are be going slow, but you got to keep on at them. But I think this family is going to get justice because they got fire on their side, they got the public on their side. They not letting up, and
And
I
they
don't.
shouldn't let up. And they
Yeah.
shouldn't let up.
Mhm.
And they shouldn't let up. All those videos they talk about how he was a loving man, how he was a good father. How I mean, look at the setup that he had for her. You know what I'm saying? He went out of his way to do all of that, all of them gifts and all them presents. Even though he probably already paid for everything, he still took the time out to show her how much he loved her. And then this is how she treat him.
She kill him with the mean treat. She is probably having all these men. Girl, let me tell you, Esther. Yeah, she probably got different men she entertaining. Do you think she was cheating on him?
You know what? I don't know. I don't know. I can't say because you never know what's how a person relationship is. Like I said, the videos that you see, that's just us on the outside looking in, and behind closed doors. If it was another man and they had an argument about another man, it was that day, and she thought that she had to take his life over it.
Mm-hmm. Well, both of them, they don't show the real side because both of them always show the good shit, but they never show the other shit. And this
Right,
goes to show y'all need to start showing that bad shit too. Because if your lover, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever it is, if they kill you, we need to know, okay, your boyfriend, girlfriend got some rage about their ass. Don't show all the goods to have us
right,
confused. Let's see.
right.
I want to see that rage she got. I know she got a fire side. I
Oh
can't see
yeah,
because she don't show it. But
that's probably why ain't nobody already they they already know they fighting and stuff all the time. They probably already know that he loved her more than she loved him.
yeah, but why the
What
family
you
ain't
think?
saying about them fighting nothing? Do we have any DV reports of them in the past?
Probably not. That's why I said we as the mama, like his mama side, don't seem like they saying nothing either. Like I ain't seen nothing, I ain't heard nothing from his mama. I mean, I know she probably grieving or whatever, but you know, boys usually vent to their mamas in relationships. If something going on, unless they real close to their daddy, they usually go to their mama.
Mm. Well, his daddy did come out and speak out, and they seem like they did have a really close relationship with his daddy.
Yeah, his daddy was real upset. His daddy was real upset.
Hmm.
The whole family was upset. That's just a sad situation where, you know what I'm saying, your family member go out of town and then something happened to him and then you don't know what's going on and the person that was with him is telling all type of different stories and stuff.
Girl,
Like,
you know she did that shit. I believe she set him up. She wanted to kill him on this trip. She just, I don't know if this was the plan, but he had to die.
oh my God. But what would he have done to her or what would make her want to take his life?
You just never know sometimes. Maybe she wanted to be with another man. Do you think that could be possible?
I think it's possible that somebody else was in that car.
Do she got an insurance claim on his ass?
Oh Lord. Hey, I think they would know by now. I think they because they gotta bury him.
Yeah.
They gotta bury him. And the daddy said, oh, we got that covered. We don't need if y'all want to come down here and donate some stuff, y'all can, but we got the funeral covered. We don't need no money for that. We good. We good. Okay. Yeah. he was saying it. He was saying it like they already got money or they already had an insurance policy on him as a family. Now, if she had an insurance policy on him, yeah, she definitely need to be investigated. She need to be investigated anyway. But that right there just put the icing on the cake.
Yeah, but it's no reason for her not to be with the family. You've been with this man for 3 years.
It
I
is
would
a
be with
reason.
the
If she
fam.
did
If
it,
this
if
was
she
my
did something to him,
boyfriend,
that's the reason.
yeah, if this my boyfriend, I'll be at the hospital with my man's family. They gonna take me in like I'm their daughter. I'm gonna tell y'all everything that happened. I'm gonna love on y'all because we all need to heal together. I'm not gonna act like a op. She
Yeah,
acting like
but
a
was
op.
she even at the hospital with him? Because they said that he was in the hospital under John Doe. If you sat there at the gas station and you so called seen all the ambulance and stuff going down there in 5 minutes, first of all, who called the police? The homeless man had a cell phone,
No, they said the pedestrians that tried to save him, they called him.
and she sat there at the gas station and saw it and didn't go back down there or nothing.
They said she only saw it when the police and stuff was going back there.
So she didn't go and say, "That's my boyfriend. What happened?"
I guess not. She was monitoring. You know, she was trying to monitor. She was hoping his ass dead.
Probably so. Cause why
Esther,
you
you
sit up
know
there and
she
wait
helped.
on her?
She want look, okay, Esther. If I did that to my man, I'm gonna sit back. I don't. Why would I go back to help him to see if he alive? I don't want him to live. I want that nigga to die. I'm just
And
gonna sit around and make sure it happens because I don't need him to be alive to say what happened, what I did, so I can get locked up. Hell,
exactly, but you the last person they seen him with. So what? Who you think they gonna think that did it to him? If you was the last person that they seen him with, and then your car was the car that was seen drop him getting out of, and then you actually said that you sat at the store and waited for him because you thought he was gonna come to the store. You ain't thought he was gonna come to no store when you just hit him in the head with something and you saw how he stumbled out the car. You pulled off on him, telling him he was mad. Come on now, you was mad.
Esther, all I know is when that man left my car, he was still alive. So that ain't on me, Esther. I snapped, okay? We was going through shit. I snapped. And I don't know, I ain't think everything out because I was so mad at the time and just snapped. So I'm gonna try to plead insanity or some shit. But he was
No,
alive when he left that car, so it shouldn't be on me. It
but
shouldn't be on
he loved you. Well, there was no reason for you to snap. There was no reason for you to act like that and lash out towards him. And if you loved him, you should have contacted the family. You
you
should have
don't
said something
know
to the family. You
everything.
should have been at the
You
hospital with
don't
him.
know
You
everything.
should
You
have been
don't
up
know
there
all
holding his
I had to
hand
deal with.
and crying with them. And you should have been the one to call the mama. The hospital shouldn't have been the one to call the mama. Why the hospital had to call? Why you didn't call?
You know
What's
what,
wrong with your
Esther?
phone? You had both of his phones and you had both of his weapons. Why you have his weapons in the car?
You know why? Because I have to protect myself. See, he only put the good shit on the internet, but you don't know him like I know him.
That
And
man would
I
never put his hands
still,
on you.
I
He would never
still,
put his hands on you.
Esther, I still is trying to protect him because I don't want to spit his name.
He
And
would
then
never put his hands on you.
I'm
Don't
grieving
don't you say
too.
that about him. Don't
I'm
you say that
grieving
about him. He
too.
is not that type of man.
You don't
Everybody
know him.
loves
I've
him.
been with this
Everybody
man for
loved him.
3 years. 3 years, Esther, I've been with him. You don't know him. You don't know what I have to go through. Okay, y'all over here judging. Y'all don't even know what's going on.
Well, tell us what's going on then. If we just judging you, then tell your story. Let us know what happened and make it the truth.
You know what? In time gonna
We
tell
don't have time. We don't have time. You gonna get time. Worry about that. Worry about the time you gonna get. That's what you gonna get. You gonna get time. You gonna have enough time to think about it when them people come knocking at your door.
But
If
anybody
you get
saw
in there
those
and you tell
videos,
your story, and don't try to
y'all
put it on
know.
no YouTube or no Lifetime or no Tubi movie or not, cause we know how y'all women is. Y'all like to do stuff and then try to make a movie out of it.
Anybody would know. Y'all have seen us. You know I love that man. On my soul, I love that man. So y'all just don't know everything. Y'all just need to just pray for me and pray for the family and just let it be peace. I
Pray
still want
for
to
the
go to
family. You
I
left the
still
family.
I still want to go to the funeral
The
because
family.
he
Oh
was the love of
no.
my life.
Oh no.
That was my
Oh no. Oh no. You know if you show your face in that funeral, you know what's gonna happen. You know what's coming for you if you show your face in that funeral. If you even come on the same street as the funeral, we already got people outside making sure we don't see your face. Cause you already know what's going on when we get a hold of you. You over there out hiding out and stuff. If you loved him so much, then why you hiding?
I'm not hiding. It's a lot. And I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to I don't know what's going on with me.
Oh, you
You
know what's
never
going on.
you
Get it
never
together. Get
you
it together,
never
lady.
never
Get it
lost
together.
a love of your life, so you don't know. That was my love of my life. And it's unfortunate what happened to him. But that's all I can say at this moment.
Why would you leave the love of your life?
Because we always argue. I mean, it's nothing. I have done this several times where we argue, he get out, he cool off, and then he come back to find me. He always chasing me, girl. He loved chasing me. So
Because he loved you. He
yeah,
loved
and
you.
I
And you trying to
loved
make it
him.
seem like he would do something to you and that he would hurt you when you know that man loved you with all his heart. He put out them sticky notes on that card and said, I love you, Lou. I love you, Lou. I put this wrapping paper on this table with these gifts and stuff and made it seem like we was gonna have a wonderful time, and then you done put me out the car.
He know what he did, but you know what? I'm so down for my man. I have never once came on this internet and told y'all the real deal. I've always protected him by putting a smile on my face. So y'all don't know everything. Y'all want to sit up here and y'all want to judge me and make me seem like a villain. I'm grieving too. That was my man. That was my husband, the love of my life. Okay, and I
Y'all
have
wasn't married. You was a girlfriend. You was a girlfriend.
yeah,
Y'all
but he
was
was
not
my
married. That
husband
was
in my
not your husband.
heart.
That was not no paperwork. You do not have no paperwork on that man.
First of all, it's not about paperwork, it's about in your heart. And if you look on my Instagram, every single post is me with that man. I ain't never went a post without that man. I was proud to tell the world that's my man, okay?
Well, why the hospital had to put him in there as John Doe if you was proud to tell people that was your man? Who is John Doe? John Doe ain't your man.
I told you, I let him out and usually he chased me and he
You should have
find
been there by his side.
I
You should have
should
been
have.
there by his side.
I
You
should
should have been
have.
there by his side. I can't believe you. I can't believe you. You need to get on this internet and just like all those pictures on your Instagram, you need to get on there and you need to tell your side of the story and it need to be the truth. And we don't need no gaps in your story. We need to know what happened to that man.
See, if I tell my story, I may have to paint him bad, and I don't want to do that. Now I refuse to do that.
No,
I don't
no,
talk bad
no,
about no man.
no, no,
I
no.
never talk bad about no man. But I have to do what I have to do to survive.
To survive, he didn't survive. What about his survival? What about his survival?
But
You
that's
didn't want
what you
him to
don't get.
survive?
I didn't want him to die
You didn't want him to die, then why did you leave him to die?
because I didn't think he would die.
Oh, that's bull crap.
I told you I was waiting for
That's
him to
bull
find
crap.
me, so I was still waiting at the gas station for him.
You was waiting at the gas station to make sure that the ambulance came after you know that he got out the car. You saw what happened to him. You saw what happened to him.
Give it time, Esther. I love it. Thank you so much, Esther. You gotta come up here more often, girl.
You know what? This is my first time on StreamYard. I usually call in on your phone number, but this is my first time on StreamYard. So I say, let me see if I can get through on this StreamYard. See what she talking about. Come on up here.
Yeah, I'm glad you do. You gotta come up more often. Yep. All right. Well, I'm getting running short of time, so I'm gonna drop you down, Esther. Thank you so much. All right, you guys. So you guys want me to continue to cover this case? If you do, press 1 so I know. I'm about to go over to criminal villains. I have another YouTube channel. You guys know I have 6, and I'm about to cover this story again. So if you want to join me covering this story again, go to YouTube and put in criminal villains, and I will be over on that platform covering this story again. Thank you all. Love you all. And I'll see you guys later on tonight. Later on tonight, I will be on this platform doing another live. All right. You don't want to miss it. I'm out. Bye.